Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha Summer Camp. Did we get started, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Already prepared for the next.
Okay, Mataji. I'll share my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
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 Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
okay, 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
దాంట్లో కానీ ఏదైనా పెట్టాం ఒక చాట్ లో నీకు ఈరోజు స్క్రీన్ టైం
Yes.
చాట్ లో అనవసరంగా ఫీచర్ అడిగింది కాక పిచ్చి పిచ్చి వీడియోలు పెట్టిన అదంతా గుడ్ మ్యాన్
I'm not. Amma.
Mataji, you got muted.
Oh, I don't know how. Give me just 1 minute. I'll share my screen.
Hare Krishna.
Suksagari Mataji, you are in Sujata. We can't student.
Yeah, we stop the chat, and when Mataji asks any question, then I can open it. If there is needed any chat box.
Binita Mataji is Suksagari Mataji is in Sujata.
Yes, Mataji, her material name is that only, Mataji. But I don't know if she joined like that.
Thing to make her co-host. Maybe Mataji will change her name. Then we can make her co-host.
Okay. So today we are going to hear about Ghatotkacha's life. Okay. Yeah. You're able to see my screen, right? All the kids?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's start with the prayer. If you know the prayers, you can recite along with me, unmuted mics. Otherwise, every day by hearing, one day you will get it. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakhaya Chakshuram Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauravata Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this is a Subhashita for today. Paropakaram vahanti nadya, paropakaram duhanti gaya, paropakaram phalanti vriksha, paropakaram idam shariram. So what does it mean? The translation is, rivers flow for benefit of others, and cows give milk for benefit of others. Trees also bear fruit for benefit of others. So the noble people, those who are virtuous, they also use all their wealth, all their strength for what? For benefit of others. Okay. So as you see in the picture, the rivers, did you ever hear of rivers using their own water? No, is it? Similarly, do trees, do they eat their own fruit? No, they give it for us. And clouds, do they drink their own water? No, they shower rain, isn't it? And what about cow? What does cow, how does cow survive? Does cow drink milk or cow eats grass? Anaisha?
Cow eats grass.
Yes, cow eats grass. And what does cow give us? Cow gives milk, right? Okay, so whatever it is giving, whatever it is producing, it's giving for the benefit of others, but not for itself. Okay, now let's go through the character of Ghatotkacha, and then we will see how Ghatotkacha exemplifies this. Okay, so let's move on to the next verse. Sorry, next slide. Okay, here's a quiz. So, in the last week of the summer camp, all of you have heard many beautiful, many wonderful stories, and you learned wonderful lessons. So, now I want to ask who would like to answer the first question? Let me see. Okay. Param. Param,
Yeah,
you want to answer the
Arjun,
first question?
yeah, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakul, and Sedava.
Okay, good. So now everyone knows the names of the Pandavas, right? Okay. The second question. Kushal. Okay.
The teacher of Pandavas and Kauravas are Dronacharya.
Okay, good, Dronacharya. Now the third one, let me see. Surya. Go ahead, Surya. You're unmuted. Is Duryodhan good example for us to follow?
Yes.
Yes? How?
Yes. Because he teaches us everything. Like almost everything.
Duryodhan. I'm talking about Duryodhan. Is Duryodhan a good example for us to follow? We saw in the previous sessions how Duryodhan was devising plans to kill Bhima. He was evil-minded. So is he a good example for us to follow?
No.
No. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. All right. So the scriptures, they contain examples of both good and bad, showing us whom we have to follow and whom we should not. And they also teach us what we should do and what we should avoid. Okay. So in the previous session on Thursday, what was discussed on Thursday? Does anyone like to just give a brief? Let's see someone. Nanda. Okay, the hands keep changing. Sukriti. Sorry if I pronounce your name.
Sukriti.
Yeah, Sukriti, go ahead. Do you remember what happened in the session on Thursday? Just briefly in 10 seconds.
Last class we did the story of how Duryodhan
Where
planned.
did it? Huh.
Last class we did the story of how Duryodhan planned to kill the Pandavas by making a lock palace, and the Pandavas
Where did they go after that? After they escaped?
Varnavrata, and
Yes.
Vidya warned them about the lock palace, and they made a secret tunnel, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Bhima.
that's good. That's good. That's good. So Bhima saw this woman over there. She was a Rakshasi. And what was the name of this Rakshasi?
Hidimbi.
Hidimbi. Yes. So Hidimbi, although she was in a Rakshasa body, she had some good qualities. She was virtuous, little bit virtuous. So Hidimbi, she went to Kunti, who is the mother of the Pandavas, and she said that I want to marry your son. And even Yudhishthir was there. So Kunti and Yudhishthir agreed. So both of them got married, right? All right. So after they got married, they got Ghatotkacha was born to Hidimbi and Bhima. So generally, how are the Rakshasas? Are they vicious or virtuous? They are generally vicious, right? We all are afraid of Rakshasa. As soon as we hear the word Rakshasa, we think that, oh my God, they're going to harm me. They're very bad people, and they're going to exploit others. They're going to kill others. This is the first thought that we get in our mind, right? So generally, Rakshasas are vicious and humans are virtuous. But in case of Ghatotkacha, because his mother had a Rakshasa body and his father Bhima was a devotee of Lord Krishna. So Bhima, he was having a Rakshasa, sorry, Ghatotkacha, he was having a Rakshasa body. But he was virtuous by nature. Okay? So now let's understand the meaning of the word Ghatotkacha. So Ghata means a pot and Kacha means hair. Okay? Utkacha means no hair. So the meaning of Ghatotkacha is one whose head is as smooth as a pot. Okay? So that's the meaning of Ghatotkacha. So Ghatotkacha, in just a few days, within a few days, he became very big. He grew big and he became like a giant, very formidable. And his huge body was fearsome. Look at the picture. It's little fearsome, right? So he was fearsome and he had knotted muscles and he had red fierce eyes and long pointed nose, and his ears were like sharp arrows and his chest was broad, and he stood as tall as the palm tree. Did you all see palm trees? They are very tall. So Ghatotkacha was also like that. He was very tall and he had thunderous roar. His roaring was very, if someone hears his roaring, then they would just flee away from there. And it would cause terror in the hearts of those who heard it. But despite his alarming look, he had a very charming heart. Okay, now we will see uh, the later portion of Ghatotkacha's life. So Ghatotkacha, because he was very devoted to his father, he served his parents, he served Pandavas. So that's why he became favorite of Pandavas. And Pandavas treated Ghatotkacha as their younger brother. Under the expert guidance of Pandavas, he very quickly learned using different weapons and he became. So, what is the weapon that Bhima always carry, and what is Bhima expert in? Let me ask you all. Who would like to answer? Let me just lower. Those who
Chat
would like
box
to
is
answer.
open to answer.
Okay, chat box is open.
So unmute Mataji, someone, but I'm just saying chat box.
Okay. Sorry, Mataji. Okay. So, Sasi Varan, you can unmute and you already unmuted you. You can tell. Mataji, I clicked on ask unmute, but I don't know if
Maybe they are not ready. Next one, we'll ask next one, Mataji.
Okay. So next one, Nandan, do you want to answer quickly? Okay.
Gada.
Yeah. So Gada. So what is it? It's mace, right? Mace. Yes. Bhima was expert in mace. So was Ghatotkacha also. He was also expert in mace fighting. And because of his exceptional strength, we saw how strong he was. He was having knotted muscles, broad chest, and he was as tall as palm tree. So he was good at wrestling also. Okay. And then he continued serving Pandavas for some time. And later on, he wanted to go to the northern regions where there are other Yakshas and Rakshasas. So he took permission from his parents and he promised them one thing. He said that, now I want to go to the northern regions. So whenever you want me, whenever you need any help from me, just think of me. And by my mystic powers, I will immediately appear in front of you, and I will immediately do whatever you want me to do. And do not hesitate. Okay. So he spoke like that. And we will see how he kept his promise also. And after that, he bowed down to his parents. He touched the feet of both his mother and father and Pandavas, and he flew up in the sky. Ghatotkacha was also, he was flying in the sky. He had that ability also, and he went away. Okay. So now what do we learn from here? Ghatotkacha, he was very respectful. He was very obedient and respectful to his parents. So which one would you, or what, how are you? How do you want to behave? Do you also want to be obedient and respectful and helping? See, you see the first image. This is how we want to be, right? We don't want to be like the one in the second image. We want to help our parents. We want to be obedient. Okay. So let's move on. Now, can anyone guess how Rakshasas eat their food? Can everyone please lower your hands, and you can raise your hands as and when it's needed, okay? So let's ask Nandan. Do you want to say, please guess how? Okay. Sri Harsha. Sri Harsha, go ahead and respond. Okay, you're not ready.
They kill humans and eat them.
They kill humans and eat them. Okay, so do they use their hands to eat? What do you think?
They just eat like dogs.
No, let's see how it is, okay? It's just a humor. Let's see. Can you all see now? So that's how they eat. So they don't touch anything. The food automatically goes into their mouth. So Ghatotkacha is honoring Krishna Prasadam. All right. So now let's move on. So now it was the time for the Kurukshetra war. So the Supreme Father Krishna, he wanted to establish the suitable king. We have seen how Duryodhan, he was very evil-minded, isn't it? So Krishna wanted to establish a suitable king to take care of the citizens, right? The kings are known as Rajarshis, and they are representative of God. So who was the best person at that time? Yudhishthir was the best and most fair person to become the next king of Kuru dynasty. So Duryodhan was always devising evil plans to kill Pandavas, and he was not ready to give them back their kingdom, although it belongs to Pandavas, but he was not ready to give. So what did Krishna do? Krishna went to try to make peace between both the families. But what did Duryodhan do? Do you think Duryodhan agreed for the proposal? He did not agree. He said, I will not give them the land as small as even the tip of the needle. So Duryodhan was very mean and greedy. He refused. So then, because of Duryodhan's stubbornness, a big war had to happen. Okay, Duryodhan did not listen to Krishna. So, but Pandavas were very obedient. And if you see here, what can we learn? What can the kids learn from here? All of you kids, what should we do? We have to be obedient to our parents. We have to listen to our parents, what they're saying, because they love us. Isn't it? The parents, every mother and father loves their children, and they know what is best for them. So if you don't listen to your parents, then if we don't listen to our parents, then we might face problems. Okay. So Krishna in Kurukshetra war, he chose to be the chariot driver of Arjuna. And why do you think he did that? Because Krishna loves his devotees. All the Pandavas, they were devotees of Krishna. So Krishna doesn't expect any wealth or anything from his devotees. From anyone, Krishna doesn't expect anything. Krishna only wants our love. So Duryodhan was not having any love, but on the other hand, Pandavas were Pandavas had love for Krishna. So that's why Krishna likes to serve his devotees. So Krishna became the chariot driver of Arjuna. Now let's see. Now it's time for the Kurukshetra war. What will happen to Ghatotkacha? Let's see. So as you can see in the picture, the Pandavas are on one side and Kauravas are on one side. So Ghatotkacha, he was son of Bhima. He chose to assist Pandavas. Now let's see. So if you see here, Ghatotkacha devoted to Dharma. Ghatotkacha started fighting on Bhima actually called. Remember the promise that he did? What did he say? Who remembers the promise? Let me see. Can everyone please lower your hand? Okay, now asked to unmute. Adyashri, what was the promise that Ghatotkacha made? Do you remember?
He'll be in the demons.
Yeah. He wanted to go there, but what was the promise that he made? Okay, let's ask Yagvi. Yagvi, you want to answer? What did he say? What did he tell his parents? Okay, Yagvi is not answering. Advait. Advait, you want to answer? Okay, no problem.
No, thank you. No, I want to
Yeah.
answer Ramabhanga. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
he
What was
promised. He promised that if you think of me, I will mystically appear right in front of
Yes,
you.
as soon as you think of me, I will be there immediately to help you. So Bhima called Ghatotkacha when it was time for the war. So Ghatotkacha had two sons. Their names are Anjani Parva and Barbarik. So Anjani Parva also wanted to assist his father Ghatotkacha in the war. So on Pandava's side, there was one Rakshasa division, and on Kaurava's side, there was one Rakshasa division. On Pandava's side, Ghatotkacha was the leader of the Rakshasa division, and on Duryodhan's side, um, there was a demon called Alambush. He was the uh, head of the Rakshasa division on Duryodhan's side. Okay, so now let's see. Ghatotkacha on the 8th day, Ghatotkacha started fighting. Um, so Alambush, remember I spoke about Alambush, he was the head of the Rakshasa division. So Alambush, he actually killed Iravan. Iravan is son of Arjuna. And Ghatotkacha saw that Alambush killed Iravan, his cousin. So Ghatotkacha became very furious and he attacked Alambush. And Duryodhan saw that. And he also started fighting with Ghatotkacha. And Duryodhan, despite using his powerful weapons, Ghatotkacha was very powerful. So he could not overpower Ghatotkacha. Duryodhan fought with different weapons, but he was not able to defeat. And Ghatotkacha, he was getting very angry with Duryodhan. So he thought that he's going to kill Duryodhan. And he took a mighty lance that had the capacity to even pierce the rock effortlessly. So when Ghatotkacha took the mighty lance, the king from Duryodhan's side, he noticed, he thought that, Duryodhan is finished today. So he brought a giant tusker. You know what a tusker is? A tusker is an elephant that has big, long tusks. So he got the giant elephant and he immediately brought that in between Duryodhan and that lance. So the lance hit the giant tusker and the body of the elephant flipped apart and the elephant fell dead. Such was the force of that lance. Now Ghatotkacha, he was roaring loudly. He roared loudly because the lance was wasted. So the war became very intense, and Bhishma, he heard this roaring of Ghatotkacha, and he thought that Duryodhana is in danger. So he sent Dronacharya, you go and help him. So Dronacharya came, and Dronacharya also started fighting along with other warriors, but uh, Ghatotkacha, he was still roaring and fighting with Duryodhana. So, hearing his roaring sound, Yudhishthir sent Bhima to help. So, together on that day, both Bhima and Ghatotkacha, they caused great destruction in Kaurava army. So, how do you think Duryodhana will react? He was very humiliated. Uh, okay, so that was the 8th day one. Again, on 14th day, So as you can see on the picture, I'm sharing the slide on the screen, right? On the picture on the left-hand side, you see the Ghatotkacha is fighting with Duryodhan. Okay, and on 14th day now, Ashwadama came to fight with the, along with many Kauravas, and Ashwadama was defeating left and right all the Pandava soldiers. So Ghatotkacha got angry and he started fighting with Ashwadama. But Ashwadama was hurt very badly. So Ashwadama hurt Ghatotkacha because Ashwadama was very, very powerful. He was having a lot of mystical weapons basically. So with all those, he was trying to hurt Ghatotkacha. So seeing his father Ghatotkacha in such situation, what did Anjani Parva, who is the son of Ghatotkacha, he immediately appeared there to help his father. But sadly, Anjani Parva was killed by Ashwadama. When Ghatotkacha saw that his son Anjani Parva was killed, so Ghatotkacha roared very loudly and he started fighting. Although he was hurt, he started fighting back with Ashwadama. But Ashwadama, he was not less. He was also very powerful. As Ghatotkacha was using all his magical powers now. Initially, he was using the weapons. Later, he used the magical powers. He created all mountains and different illusions. And the arrows were showered from those mountains. And what did Ashwadama do? He destroyed. I mean, he counteracted all those illusions with his weapons. So Ghatotkacha saw that this Ashwadama is very powerful. So he was using more and more illusions to fight Ashwadama. But Ashwadama, what did he do? At that time, he used another weapon. With that he hit Ghatotkacha. So Ghatotkacha, the arrow hit Ghatotkacha. It passed clear through his heart, but he was not dead. He was wounded, so he fell unconscious. And Drushtadimna saw this. He came and he took Ghatotkacha away, so that he could rest. And that day, actually, usually what happens was the war would end by the sunset. But on that night, Duryodhan was humiliated. Duryodhan was very upset because Jadrat was killed. So Duryodhan he kept fighting. He did not stop even in the night. He kept fighting. But Ghatotkacha, he was hurt, right? Since he was having a Rakshasa body, generally Rakshasas, they are stronger, their power increases, their strength increases in the night. So Ghatotkacha was able to recuperate faster and he became, his powers increased, his strength increased. So that's why there's another name for Ghatotkacha. He was also called as Night Ranger. I don't know if you all know that, but Ghatotkacha is called a Night Ranger. His power increased. So at that time, now let's see. Let's go to the next slide. I'll talk about the right side picture again. Okay, so if you see here, there's Ghatotkacha and there's Krishna and Arjuna. So on that night, Krishna told Arjuna to call Ghatotkacha. So Ghatotkacha, as soon as Krishna and Arjuna called him, he immediately came and he bowed down. He offered his respects. Although he was hurt, he was wounded, he rested, he healed, and he came back to help the Pandavas again. So he offered his obeisances and he said, please order me. What can I do? How can I serve you all? So then Krishna told Ghatotkacha, you should go and fight with Karna. So Ghatotkacha was very happy. He felt honored by the request of Krishna because he knows that Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead. So Ghatotkacha wanted to please Krishna and he was happy that he's getting this service. So he was ready. He said, sure, please give me your blessings. And he bowed down. He took blessings of Krishna and Arjuna, his uncle, and he started fighting. So now, if you see this picture, here I'm talking about this is Alambusha, demon. Remember, Alambusha killed Iravan, who is the son of Arjuna. So now, Duryodhan sent Alambush to fight with Ghatotkacha. Okay? So I hope everyone are with me in the story. Okay. So now, Ghatotkacha fought with Alambusha and he killed Alambusha effortlessly. So after that, Karna started fighting with Ghatotkacha. And in that fight, Ghatotkacha, he displayed his heroism, and he used all his might, he used all his weapons. When the weapons were not helping, then he used all illusions. He created amazing illusions. The clouds were raining weapons, and the mountains were showering the arrows. But what happened was even Karna was using his weapons to counteract them. So then Ghatotkacha, he created a giant chariot that was, pulled by the beast, and the chariot had very mystical weapons, all kinds of weapons. But Karna, what did he do? He took some weapon and he hit that chariot, and the chariot was destroyed. So Ghatotkacha got very angry. He became furious, and he started creating more and more illusions to fight Karna, and he was roaring very loudly. Ghatotkacha was, as we heard before, that his roaring was thunderous, and lot of them, just by hearing his roaring, they died on the war. So Kaurava, not Karna, but other Kaurava warriors, they were afraid, they were scared, they were running away, and they were shouting at Karna, "Oh Karna, what are you doing? Take your Shakti weapon and finish Ghatotkacha, because he is going to destroy us all. Use your Shakti weapon, use it." They were shouting like that to Karna. So Karna did not have any choice. He actually wanted to use that weapon for killing Arjuna, but he had to use because he did not have any choice. He was not able to overpower Ghatotkacha. So he had to use that weapon, and he attacked Ghatotkacha. Karna attacked Ghatotkacha with a Shakti weapon. So Ghatotkacha, he knows that this weapon is very powerful and he cannot defeat that weapon. He cannot counteract that weapon. So what did he do? He thought that you know, I will perform one last service. So when that weapon was being, released at Ghatotkacha, he did not run away, or he was not, fearful. He did not flinch. He just stayed there. But he thought, how can I serve in this last moment? So he expanded himself with all his magic ability, whatever mystic abilities he had, he expanded into a huge, gigantic body, and uh, he just stood there like that, and the dart hit Ghatotkacha. Karna's weapon hit Ghatotkacha into his chest, and Ghatotkacha, he fell dead instantly. And when he fell on the ground, because he was so huge, so he crushed thousands. One full division of Kaurava army was killed. So he did that last service just before he left his body. Okay. So what does this illustrate? Ghatotkacha, although he was having a Rakshasa body, but his heart was virtuous. So it doesn't matter whether you have a Rakshasa body or how you appear, but what matters is how your heart is. Okay, so let's see now
Mataji,
virtues of.
can I
Yes,
break room? Okay, yeah.
yeah. I'll just talk about this once, relate to the Subhashita Mataji, Ghatotkacha's life, and then you can start.
Okay, Mataji, I did. It's okay. Then Mataji will discuss there, okay?
Okay, Mataji, yeah, go ahead.
Is everyone
So, yeah. So we can see here how all these rivers, the trees, clouds, whatever they have, the best thing that they have, they are giving it for the benefit of others, right? So similarly, if we see the life of Ghatotkacha, he had formidable strength and he was very powerful. So he used all his mystic powers in not for his personal gain, but to serve his parents, to protect dharma, to serve Pandavas, because he knows that Pandavas are devotees of Lord. So Ghatotkacha, he exemplified this verse. Okay, so whatever uh, qualities we have, whatever virtues we have to try our best to use for the benefit of others, as Ghatotkacha is teaching here. Now, let's go to the qualities of Ghatotkacha. Okay. So if you see here, Ghatotkacha fought Duryodhana, Ashwatthama, Karna, and many other Kaurava warriors. He fought them fearlessly, isn't it? Ghatotkacha knows that they are very powerful, but still he was fearless. He was very brave. He was courageous to face the danger. So, what do we learn from this? Let me unmute somebody. So, everyone, lower your hands. So, whoever want to answer the first question, the question that I asked, what do we learn from this example of Ghatotkacha? Whoever would like to answer, please raise your hand. Charan. Yes, Charan, how do you think you can use? How do you think? Charan, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, do you want to answer?
yes, and the glitch happened. So,
No,
what
in
was
your practical life, how do you think you can apply this in your life? Courage in the face of. See, Ghatotkacha is a Kshatriya, right? He's a warrior. But we are all of you kids, you are students. So you tell me, how do you want to apply this in your life? But when there are some challenges, how do you face it? How do you want to deal with that situation?
um,
So I will give you an example. Okay, so let's say you have a situation where you have to speak the truth. Okay, so at that time we have to stand up to speak truth. We should not be fearful. We have to be fearless to present the truth. Okay, so in that way you can apply courage in the face of danger. Now, let's see the quality of selflessness. Ghatotkacha sacrificed his life to serve Krishna and Pandavas. So, now you think about how you can apply this quality in your life.
so when someone is bullying my sister, I could protect my sister and report them to the cops.
Okay.
Everything.
That is protecting your sister. But selflessness actually means that, letting let's say your sister and you are sitting in front of um, you know laptop screen and you want to hear some kirtan, okay, and your sister want to watch a drama. So no, you are saying that no, let me watch kirtan. The sister is saying that I want to watch drama. So there is a fight between sister and brother, isn't it? So it's okay. You can tell the sister that, okay, you can watch what you want and I will watch after you. Okay. So that is our level. So we can sacrifice our needs for helping others. Is that okay? You can let your friend, your sister watch what she want, and after that, you can do yours. Is that okay? So that is selflessness, sacrificing. Now, determination. Ashwadama injured Ghatotkacha, but Ghatotkacha, he came back and he fought with Karna. He did not flinch or flee. He used uh, he used all his abilities to fight Karna. He was determined to give his best. So how can you all apply that in your life when you are given a task, when you're given homework? Although it is difficult for you to finish the homework, you have to somehow or the other finish the task. That is the determination. When you start something, you also make sure that you complete the task, although it is difficult for you to finish. Now, what were the abilities of Ghatotkacha. Ghatotkacha was very powerful. He had immense strength. So, and he was also having magical, mystic abilities, right? So he used all these things not for his benefit, but for helping others, right? And he used it in the right way. He did not exploit anyone. Okay. So similarly, whatever abilities we have, we should not use it for exploiting others, but we have to use it properly. So let's say if you're good in some drawing, okay, what can you do? You can make a nice card, make a nice art painting, and give it to somebody. But don't go and draw on someone's shirt, right? And if you have ability to help someone in sorry, if you are good at math and your brother is struggling with some math problem, instead of saying that, oh, you don't even know this, instead of saying that, go and help your brother solve his math problems. Now the last one is respect for elders and teachers. So Ghatotkacha, he was so strong, but when Krishna and Arjuna asked Ghatotkacha to go and fight with Karna, he was very obedient. He was very humble. He, whatever instruction Krishna and Arjuna gave him, he went and he followed that request. He was not acting independently, saying that, oh, who are you to tell me? I know what to do. I don't have to listen to you. He did not do like that. Did he do that? No. What did he say? He said, please bless me. I will go ahead and execute your order. So we have to respect our elders and teachers. Okay. So now I want to show you all. Okay. So if you see here, this is a quality of selflessness. Now let me ask you all, who do you want to follow? The positive one or negative one? Can everyone please lower your hands? Okay, asked to who? Advait. Advait? Oh,
Yes. I would like to go with the positive one, please. Me
you
too.
want to go with, so what, okay, you want to go with the positive one. So what does it mean by that? What are you going to what are you going to do? You're saying you will follow positive one. So what are you going to do? What are you understanding by looking at the picture?
Like giving a teddy bear without being grouchy about it. Or
Yes.
or making the other person
Are you having a sibling? Are you having a sibling?
Yes. It's me.
Yes. What are
He
the names? Can you tell me the names?
I'm a Banga, he's a Dwight. Yes, I'm
Advait.
Dwight.
Okay, good. So both of you want the same thing. So you are going to be um, like the one in the positive picture, the picture that is on the left hand side, right? So you're going to share. Now we are going to ask your parents, are you fighting or are you cooperating with each other and trying to make each other happy? Okay? Remember, okay? We are going to ask your parents if you're following it. All right. Okay. So the next one is utilizing our talents wisely. Who want to answer this now? Let me see. Kushal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have talent in soccer,
What,
so my
okay. How do you want to utilize your soccer talent?
like sometimes I go soccer practice and like play good.
Yes, you play good. And after you play good, do you have a brother or sister? Or do you have
I
other
have a
friends that, yeah, go ahead.
I have a sister.
You have a sister. Okay. Does she also go for any sport?
No,
No. Okay. All right, that's fine. So maybe you may be having other friends who are good in soccer, who also go to play with you in soccer. So how do you behave with them? If you are good in soccer, then you play nicely, but you don't brag about it, right? I am good
yeah,
at it. You are nothing. You cannot defeat me. Okay, you won't speak like that. Okay. Yeah. And now about determination. Let me ask Keli Mayuri. You want to answer? Keli Mayuri?
Yes, Mataji. So basically, when we're like doing like a test at school or something, like we should probably like just try our best and see what the results are.
You should try your best and do what? Can you repeat that again? Sorry, Keli Manjari. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, just try your best and see what the results are.
Yes, try your best. And if you take up some activity, you try to complete it. Remember, Sita Priya Mataji was saying that day that if you take up some activity, give yourself a little bit more time if you did not finish it, but make sure you finish it. And that is called as determination. Okay? All right. So now all these good virtues, how will you develop all these good virtues? What do you think? So Ghatotkacha, although he was in a Rakshasa body, he was having virtuous heart, right? So it does not matter whether you how you are externally. What matters is clean heart. Okay, so don't judge anybody by their appearance. That is a conclusion, and we have to look at their heart. So how do we make our heart shine, clean, virtuous like Ghatotkacha, and not like Duryodhan, who is always angry, envious, and having pride? How do we do that? Who want to answer? Adyashri? How do we clean our heart?
By Hare Krishna.
Very good, Adyashri. You know the essence. Yes, by chanting the holy names, we will see now. Yes. Yeah, so clean heart is a happy heart and dirty heart is an unhappy heart, as you can see in the picture. So how do we clean our hearts? Let's see. Just as we brush our teeth, we all brush our teeth every day, right? We brush our teeth, we take a bath, and we comb our hair. All the girls, boys, we all comb our hair, right? So we take a bath every single day, and we also take prasad to nourish our body. So similarly, we have to nourish our soul. We have to clean our soul. We have to clean our soul by what process? By chanting the holy names of the Lord. Okay. So we all chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we chant this mantra, but whatever name is your favorite, like any name of Krishna that's your favorite, be it Radhesham, be it Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, Hari, Madhava, or Madhusudana, any name of Krishna you can chant. Okay, and there are no restrictions for chanting. You can chant anywhere, at any place, at any time. Okay, so that's one way. We have to chant the holy names, and the other way to clean our heart is by reading the scriptures, by reading Bhagavad Gita, by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, because they are the wisdom literatures. If we don't know what is right and what is wrong, so we better ask our elders, right? So what these wisdom books they teach us what is right and what is wrong, what we should follow, what we should not follow. Okay. And other way is by eating Krishna Prasadam and by associating with those who are virtuous. Okay. But because if you are in the company of bad people like Duryodhan, then we also slowly but surely we will get their bad habits. But if you're in the company of good people, then you get their good qualities. Okay. So now another thing, 1 minute remaining. But for this activity, I want all of you to think of some fruit, just like how we saw in the life of Ghatotkacha. Ghatotkacha's body was very fearsome. Externally, he was a Rakshasa, but internally, he was a devotee. His heart was clean and pure. So, like that, all the fruits externally, most of the fruits externally, they don't look that great. They don't look appealing, but inside they're juicy and sweet. So, some of you can share the name of a fruit that looks that's not appealing externally but is juicy, and also one name of Krishna that you like, that you want to chant. Okay, now be ready. Okay, quickly we'll do this. Anaisha. Yes, Anaisha, go ahead.
I have the fruit that I like to eat are grapes, and the name I like is of Krishna is Madhava.
Madhava? Okay, very nice. All right. But grapes look good outside also. That's fine. But I don't like the peel of the grape though. They are juicy inside. All right, now next, Arav. Arav, go ahead. I cannot hear you, Arav. Can you please speak a little loudly?
I like Jana.
Janardana. Oh, very nice, Arav. Okay. And what is a fruit that can you think of any fruit that is externally not appealing, but in strawberry? Okay, good. Keli Manjari, go ahead.
So I like the fruit banana, and the name of Krishna that I like is Shyam Sundar.
Radha Shyam Sundar. Okay, very nice, Shyam Sundar. Okay, Yagvi. Go ahead. Okay, Yagvi, go ahead. Okay, no problem. Shreya. Shreya.
I like apple, and the name I like of Krishna is Madhava.
Okay, very good. So you don't like the peel of the apple, but I'm looking for a fruit that is not appealing externally. Who want to answer that? Kushal, go ahead.
Orange.
Okay. Orange is not appealing. Okay. The orange rin. Okay. And what about the name of Krishna that you like? Kushal?
Kesava.
Keshava. Okay. So I'm looking for fruits like jackfruit. Jackfruit. Do you all know jackfruit? Or pineapple. Pineapple has a lot of scales outside, but inside it's juicy, isn't it? So I'm looking for fruits like that. Do you all know chiku? Chiku externally it has the brown skin, but it's very juicy and sweet inside, like that. All right. Now, Mataji, it is 23. So I think it's time for the cooking activity. Should
I
we?
think still Anjana Gopika Mataji is not back. I'm not sure. Looks
Because
like
Mataji told me to stop it by 3:20.
Yeah. Still, we can take Mataji questions if
Okay.
somebody have any question or anything.
Yeah.
Once Anjana Gopika Mataji is back, I think we'll start the
Okay.
cooking. If you don't want this sharing, we can stop it so that gallery view or anything
Yes,
that
Mataji, we
you can
don't
see
need
all
it. If
kids.
anybody...
Yeah, you can see all kids now.
So many
And we
hands
can
are
also,
raised.
we will give you unmute option, but don't mute until and unless you wanted to speak. Okay, that way easy. Everybody can speak. Please raise your hand. I'll lower everybody's hand. You know, when you wanted to speak, you speak, but just don't speak like that. Okay, I'm going to lower your hands. Lower all hands. I just done lower hands. If you wanted to speak, if you have any question, you can raise your hand. Go ahead.
Okay, so we have questions. So first, Param has a question. Yes, Param, tell me.
Mataji, if you don't have like the stuff for the cooking, can you just do it on like a later time?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. You can just watch today and do it later. No problem. Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Param. Yes, Vrinda, tell me. Oh, I did not ask. Yeah. Yes, Vrinda, please tell me.
Mataji,
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. So I really liked your class, Mataji, and
I just wanted to answer activity question. That's what I wanted to answer.
Oh yeah, go ahead, activity. Anjana Gopika Mataji, yes, we'll just take one from Vrinda and we can continue with the cooking one, Mataji. Okay. Yes, Vrinda, go ahead.
So I would say jackfruit because it was thorny outside, and then also my favorite name is Samsundar.
Shyam Sundar. Yeah, I also like Shyam Sundar. Thank you, Vrinda. Okay, kids, now it's cooking act. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji,
Can I say a name?
Mataji, yeah, go ahead. I'll see the Mataji didn't join it. I'll see Mataji.
Sure, sure. Okay, okay. Does anyone have any questions related to the class? Or...
Mataji,
Yes, yeah, Palvi, tell me.
can I say?
Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji is there on the call. Anjana Gopika Mataji.
Okay, what is her name? Mataji.
Lakshmi Mataji. Yeah.
I don't have the ingredients for the cooking class, so what should I do? What do you mean?
Yeah, you can watch Mataji teaching, okay?
Okay.
Mataji? Me too, Mataji. I don't have the
Whoever,
ingredients. I don't have the
Mataji?
yeah. Whoever have any on with Mataji.
have the material.
Mataji already taught this clip.
Mataji, I can't see anyone.
Yeah, Leela Priya Mataji is here to go to.
Mataji, I can't see anyone or your screen.
I can only see you. Mataji, I don't have the ingredients to cook. I don't.
Hare Krishna, kids. That's fine. If you don't have ingredients to cook, you can just watch now and cook it in your time. Like maybe in the weekend when you get them, you can cook. That's fine if you don't have. We'll just watch it.
Can I say my favorite name of Krishna?
I think now Lakshmi Mataji is ready to teach. Can we take it later, Palvit?
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, kids.
Hare Krishna.
You can hear me okay, right?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I can hear you, but I can't see anything.
Can see anything? What are you trying to see? Can you see me?
I can only see you.
But that's all we. So that's all you have to see now. You have to see me right now.
Mataji?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So before we start, so how many of you like Pop-Tarts? You like Pop-Tarts? Who likes Pop-Tarts? Yes, I can see quite a few like Pop-Tarts, right? So that is what we're going to bake today.
What?
You do. I know all of most of you do, right? I like it too. So, kids, so we'll take all the questions later, okay? Now let us just hear what we're going to talk about. We have very short time to finish this. We are making Pop-Tarts today. Now you can have a lot of variation in Pop-Tarts, right? You can have any type of jam that you like. On the frosting, you can use a simple frosting that I've shared in the deck. You can use that, or you can use any other like chocolate frosting or any other kind of frosting, right? On the top, whatever you like, sprinkles, whatever you like, right? We'll start with a very basic recipe, right? With a very simple variation. So, anybody has the ingredients today, or nobody has it today?
You can
raise your hands.
Raise
if you have the raise your hands. Okay, it looks like some of you have the ingredients. Perfect. Then that means we can get started. Before we start making our Pop-Tart shapes, make sure you turn on your oven. It is 400 degrees centigrade. So start your oven, and then we'll start rolling our pastry, not pastry sheet, but I'm using pie crust. We'll use the pie crust, okay? You can see it, right? The pie crust we're going to use. Ready? So start your oven, 400 degrees, and then we'll start rolling our pie crust. If you want, you can do 2 pie crusts, right? So you can put one in the bottom and the other one on the top and just cut your shapes. Fill it with the jam. And then, okay, I'll just try to, oh gosh, wait a minute. I think I'll have to take my background off. Okay, let's see if you can still see. Right, you can see, right? No, it's blurred. Ah, okay, perfect. Now you should see. So I'm just using a regular parchment sheet to roll everything. As I said, you can use 2 of those, right? Roll it a little bit and then put your jam here and put the second pie crust on the top of it. You can do that. I don't want to eat a lot of sweet, so I'm just gonna do with one, okay? So I'm gonna just roll it a little bit, right? We're not making it thin, we're just rolling it to get the shape. So let's do the shape. I'm just gonna roll it a little bit to get the shape. That's what I care for. Now, one of the ways to do this is you just make this a tiny dough and roll it again and make a square shape so that you can get all square Pop-Tarts. Now, I don't care for the shape, so I'm going to get some rectangle Pop-Tarts and some non-rectangle Pop-Tarts. I'm going to use, so very easy, right? Now, only thing I have to do is just spread some jam on this. Later, I'll just cut it after filling it up. So I'm going to do it very simple one, okay? Just put how much ever. If you like a lot of sweet, just add a lot of jam to this. I'm going to do it on just half of the sheet because other half is going to come on the top of it. So jam goes here on just half of the sheet. Need a fork. You following me, right, kids? Whoever has the ingredients and doing it with me, you good, right, so far? Okay, so do you see? I just filled half of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do rest of the half just on the top of it, like just like that. So simple. Okay. One thing that I'm going to do, I don't want the edges to come off, so I'm going to seal the edges with a fork. So do that. You seal the edges with a fork. You're not breaking anything. Just seal the edges with a fork. A big pie. All right. So I did this. Now the other thing, next thing I'm going to do is, do we have the pizza cutter? Sorry. I'm just going to use this. So as I said, we will make some rectangle and some non-rectangle, right? So this one, I think I'm going to just do no rectangle. So cut it the shape you like. Don't go with this with that regular, what is it called, Pop-Tart. You can just make any shape you want. Now these are pretty big, so I'm going to just make these smaller. So I'm going to just cut it across. All right. Now, after cutting it, like for example, okay, let me give you a proper shape. It looks like this, right? But this is not the shape of the pop. This is the shape of the Pop-Tart, but we need to seal the edges, otherwise everything is going to come out, right? So I'm going to again seal the edges just the way I did it to the edges. So like this. Just seal the edges, just like this. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. Okay, after doing this, another thing that you want to do is you just have to poke holes on the top. So I'm going to do just a tiny bit here. Something like this. And let's take it out. So it looks like this. Good? Exact same thing we're going to do with the rest of it as well. So this is one. And then let me kind of just seal the edges of all the shapes that I have created so far. We don't want the jam to come out when we're baking this. So I'm going to just do this for all of it. All good, kids? Any questions so far? If you're not able to follow?
Mataji, everybody, I muted Mataji. If you have a question, please raise your hand. I
Raise your
will
hand.
over everybody's hand. Please don't ask the question that I don't have ingredients. Yes, if it's okay to not
Right.
have ingredients, okay? Other than that, you have to ask any question.
Yeah, if you have ingredients.
Leela Mataji, Janvi wanted to put the chocolate inside. Is it okay? She don't
Oh,
like.
yes. I actually wanted to put I don't like jam a lot, so I wanted to put chocolate inside, but I went with standard. Put chocolate, put anything that you like, any stuffing you like. Go for it.
Mataji,
Yeah.
what are the ingredients again?
I have sent it in the group, so you should see the PDF file there. Ingredients are very simple. You need a pie crust sheet, and you need some whatever flavor jam you want. You need a little bit of powdered sugar, whipping cream. If you are using that for frosting, if you're using chocolate for frosting, then you need chocolate for frosting, and that's it. This is all you need. A very simple recipe.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome. All right, so I am almost. Kids, anything else before we go to the next step? I like this one. It's not the shape of Pop-Tart, but it's pretty. All right, so I'm actually done doing all of it. I'm going to just place them properly here. All of them.
So Kriti, go ahead with your question. Yeah, go ahead.
Mataji, do we have to melt the chocolate, or can we just put it in directly?
What kind of chocolate do you have? Do you have like chocolate chips, chocolate brick? You have chips. I would recommend melting it because you need to have the shape. If you put the chocolate chips in, you can't roll it properly. So melt it a little bit. In fact, melt it before you melt it, because chocolate has a very hard form. You don't want the hard thing inside your Pop-Tarts. So add a little bit of whipping cream. So any whipping cream you can use. I have this one. You use any whipping cream. Use a little bit with your chocolate and melt your chocolate in that, and then put it inside.
Okay.
Don't put just the chocolate chips.
Okay.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm done with this, and
Okay,
I'm gonna put this
we have
in.
another
Okay,
raised
question.
hand, Mataji. The couple of raised hands. I'm trying to
Okay.
unmute them. Palvit, I think Palvit, name 9, Palvit. There is another Palvit. 1 second, let me unmute. Can you raise your hand again? It lowered if you have a question. 9-year-olds, Palvit, it is written. Okay, fine.
So Palvit, who has raised hand, do you want to ask your question? Or Mataji still has to unmute, is it?
Yeah, Mataji, but it went lower.
But you don't know.
I don't know how to say this name. Sesivarna. Yes, go ahead.
It's Sissivern.
Sesivaran. Okay, go
nice
ahead.
name.
How
Shashuan.
how many degrees?
How many what? Sorry?
How many what? How many degrees?
400. How many degrees? It is 400.
400.
Okay, got your
How
answer.
many-
Okay,
Mataji,
next.
can you just, Mataji, would you be able to copy from the PDF I send and paste it here for the kids?
Yes, Mataji, we can
How
do
many
that.
minutes?
Mataji.
How many minutes?
No, just preheat 400 degrees. And after that, we're going to bake it for about 10 minutes. But again, everybody's oven is different. So let's not blindly do 10 minutes. We'll put it for 8 minutes in the oven. And then after 8 minutes, we're going to check if it is baked or not. Okay? Okay. So I am going to put mine in the oven right away.
Okay, now we have Advait, 8-year-old. You have a question? Go ahead, Advait. You can unmute. I asked you to unmute. Okay, fine. We have Palvit again. Go ahead, Palvit.
Mataji, so my question is, what was the degrees again?
400.
Exactly 400?
Exactly 400.
Okay,
All right.
Palvit. Okay, next we have Surya who has question. Go ahead.
Surya, what's your question?
I never heard the ingredients, so can you tell the ingredients again? I might make it.
Okay, we will be posting it in the chat box. Give me a second, okay? And
Meanwhile,
that's
just to
also
save
shared
time.
in the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Already PPT has shared in the WhatsApp group. You can go ahead and check for that. If you scroll up, you'll be seeing that.
Yeah. And I think, hold on, give me a minute. I'll quickly wash my hands and I'll pull up the PPT here so that you can see it right here.
Okay, Mataji. Again, we have Sukriti a question. What question you have?
Mataji, my sister has a question. Ask.
Mataji, can you put sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
You should. I would say, kids, you should put sprinkles because that looks beautiful. But sprinkles are too sweet for me, so I'm going to avoid. But you should put sprinkles. It looks beautiful with the sprinkles.
Okay, Naitik, go ahead with your question, Naitik. What question you have, Naitik? You can unmute yourself. Okay, you don't have any question. Okay, Ara, go ahead.
What is the temperature to bake?
400.
400 degrees.
Okay.
I'm trying to copy this text, Control C. Okay, we have some more raised hands. Let me see. Control V. Oh, it's not allowing like that. Okay, there's a different way I have to survive. Okay, Nandan, sorry, Nandan. Okay, go ahead, Nandan.
So, how do we put the sprinkles on the...
So no, don't put sprinkles right now. So the step is, first of all, we bake our type.
No, like for
Pop-Tart.
after.
Yes. So after that, you will do the frosting, right? And after the frosting, you will put the sprinkles on the top. So sprinkles will come later on. Don't put sprinkles yet. First of all, bake your Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I did it already.
Oh, it's in the oven?
I'm not making it now.
You're making now. Okay. Yeah. So the step by step, I'm just trying to pull up the PDF for you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to share that now.
Send everything in the chat box too for your reference. Okay,
Okay, let's see what I'm sharing now.
This question is answered. This question is... Sukriti, do you have another question? You raised your hand again.
How long do we have to leave it in the oven?
So oven would be between 8 minutes to 12 minutes, depending upon your oven. See that. So I will put for 8 minutes, check if it is baked, take it out. If it is not, leave it for some more time. You need the top part to look a little bit of brown, right? Top and bottom, it should be a little brown. It should be a little crispier. It should not be soft. So when it is a little crispier, take it out of the oven. Okay, while I put it in the oven, and if you have any questions, go ahead with your questions. What I'm going to do is, while it is baking in the oven, I'm going to start making the frosting. So I'm going with a very simple frosting, not too crazy. I'm just going to use the whipping cream. I'm just going to use the whipping cream and the powdered sugar. 2 things, that's it. And then if you want, add some vanilla essence to it for flavor. But I'm going to start working on this meanwhile, okay?
Okay, we have 2 more raised hand, Mataji. Arnika,
yes,
you can unmute Arnika. What's your question?
Mataji, I accidentally put sprinkles.
Oh, you accidentally put sprinkles.
On the top or on the side of the Pop-Tart?
On the top.
On the top. It's okay. Let's see what comes out. It's okay.
Hey,
Don't
you
worry
can
about
pick it right. You can just dust it like that and then put it again. Yeah, and those are dry things. You can dust it out and put it
I
back.
don't think it's gonna melt anyways.
Okay.
I don't think
Anyway,
it's gonna melt.
Mataji is saying, let's try then.
Yeah, you can try. I don't think it's gonna melt, but if it, I hope it doesn't get burnt though, right? The burnt taste wouldn't be nice.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Darsha, I don't know if I said right. Unmute yourself.
Darsh. How do you know if it's baked or not?
You would know it is baked if it turns a little brown on the top and the bottom, and it is a little crispier. So right now, when we put it in the oven, you know it's soft, right? It's very soft, like a dough. But when it is baked, it won't be like a dough. It will be nice and crisp, like your soft cookie. That's the kind of texture we're looking for. It should be a little crispier, almost like flaky crispier. And that's it. And then color should be a little brown. It's not burnt brown, but it's like slightly brown color. And we'll see if it is cooked now. I'll show you once it is done.
Okay.
Okay. Advait, again you have a question? Go ahead with your question.
So how much time will it take? No. So what are the instructions?
Instructions to do what?
What are the instructions?
To bake?
Yeah.
Baking, there is an instruction for baking, right? You put it in the oven for minimum 8 minutes and take it out when they are cooked.
Okay.
Nothing.
And
It's very straightforward.
everything is on your screen. It's there. Mataji is sharing the screen. You can just take a screenshot of this and use it as an instructions for you. Prahlad, 10-year-old. Go ahead, Prahlad.
And remember that the icing has jam and vanilla essence to it, which is optional. It's pretty much up to you. If you want to add jam to it, you can add. You want a vanilla essence to it, you can add that. If you want to do the frosting with just chocolate syrup or chocolate mousse kind of a thing, you can do that too. Yeah, Prahlad, what's your question?
Prahlad got muted again. Prahlad, go ahead. Now I unmuted you.
Oh yeah. So my question is that this thing is like the icing part. Is it written in the ingredients?
Wait. I have to mute myself. No, tell them what you want.
Mataji, my question is that is the icing part in the instructions written in how to make the Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tart also, I mean, if you're looking at my screen, that also has the Pop-Tart, how to make it. Simple recipe, right? You use the pie crust, the regular pie crust that you get to make pies.
Saying, like the icing, right? Is it written in like the text where you where you said, and the instructions are also there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, once cooled. Yeah. So look at the step number 6. That should talk about the icing.
Thank you, Mataji. Next is with I don't know how to say this name. I'm sorry, I'm bad with the name.
Vitesh, go ahead with it. What did you want? Like the video has to show the icing.
Wait, so we're mixing this. Wait, what are we mixing?
No, the video has to show how she's making the icing.
How is she making the icing?
Oh, you can see that. Okay, so kids, first of all, let's do this. Take a screenshot of what I'm showing right now, so that I don't have to share the PPT again. Take the screenshot so that you have it handy, and I'm going to stop doing this and I'm going to start sharing myself. Showing myself. Good? Everybody's taken screenshot of this. Yeah?
Please take out the screens and your PPT, Mataji. It will be more clear.
I'm taking out the PPT now. Okay. So, yeah, you didn't see, but if you look at this has just the whipping cream and icing sugar. And you see the consistency? It's not watery. It has to be a little thick so that it stays on the top of your Pop-Tarts. And my Pop-Tarts are done. See, do you see, like, this is the consistency? You see, it has nothing. I just added 2 things to this. Just the icing sugar and
So we are using milk
whipping cream.
instead of the heavy cream, so it's little liquidy, I think.
Thin. The problem with milk is, and you can do that, you can do with milk, Mataji, no problem, but you will have to add more sugar to get the consistency, because if it is thin, it's going to be runny. So the moment you put it on the Pop-Tart, it's going to just run around, right? But we want, like, you know, very nice, sleek, whatever design we're making on the top.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly grab my Pop-Tarts because they're done, but I'm listening to you. So if you have any questions.
Okay, we have more raised hands, Mataji. Okay, we'll lower this one. I don't know why I'm not able to lower. Okay, DOT. Go ahead. You are not. I asked you to unmute. Go ahead. Oh, we can't hear you, Nana. You are trying to speak. I can see that, but we can't hear you. Okay, Anish. Next question, Anish. We will see if you can unmute. I'll give you one more chance, but we'll see.
Sorry, we had our microphone turned off.
Okay, now we can hear you. You can ask your question, DOT.
Do we make the icing right now or later?
You can do the icing right now? What does that mean? I mean, you are making the icing right now, or can you put the icing on the top of your Pop-Tarts now?
So you make the icing right now and then put it on top of the Pop-Tart?
Yeah, don't put it on the top of the Pop-Tarts yet, because I just took out mine and I'll show you. They're really hot right now. You know, they're really hot right now. They're like this, but they're hot right now.
And what does it mean by 2T jam?
2 spoons.
What does T stand for? 2T jam?
Teaspoon.
Does it mean teaspoon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Again, it's a Pop-Tart. If you like more jam, put more jam, really. So it's the taste that you like. You like more sweeter, jammy taste, add more jam. As long as the consistency is right. Okay, so for example, okay, now for the frosting, you can use a piping bag for the frosting if you want to. If not, you can just use the spoon. I have my own ways of doing things, so I just use the spoon. So I use the spoon and let's see if it drops right. So I will just do like this.
Okay.
And I'll show you what I did.
Mataji is still answering that question.
Yeah, there are more questions?
Yeah, Mataji, there are more questions. If you are done with that question, I can unmute. Anish, did you ask your question, Anish?
So do you see?
Not yet.
When I did like that. But do you see? Because it's so hot, it's runny. So I should wait a little more before, because you see, it started dripping. So wait for your Pop-Tarts to get cool first and then do your frosting. Yeah, what's the next question?
Anish, go ahead with your question.
Well, I did not take the screenshot yet, but how do you take the screenshot on the laptop?
Which laptop do you have?
I have a Chromebook laptop.
Chromebook. Not sure how Chromebook works, but I think ask your parents. I think they should know. I can tell you how Microsoft and MacBook works. I've not used Chromebook ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask your parents. I think they should have an idea.
Okay. Next,
or take the picture with your phone. Use your phone and take the picture. That's it. No screenshot needed.
Okay. Drash, you have a question? Unmute yourself.
It's Drash, but when you try to put the cream on it, can you use different things like whipped cream and vanilla?
Oh yeah, use anything. Go creative with this, okay? I would love to see what you do. I'm going with a very simple recipe, but I want you to be very creative. Use chocolate, use white chocolate or dark chocolate or whatever kind of chocolates you want to use. Use different kind of jams for the frosting. You just do whatever you want to do. Just be creative there. Try something that you want to try. So really, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You really can go creative with this.
Thank you, Mataji. Naitik?
Yeah.
Go ahead with your question, Naitik.
Yes. How many tablespoons of powdered sugar do we need for the icing?
As much as you need to get the thick consistency. So if you're using, like one of the Mataji was saying, they're using milk, right? So with milk, you need more sugar to get the consistency. For whipping cream, you don't need a lot of sugar. So I think I would have used about, well, I think 2 tablespoons of whipping cream, add 1 tablespoon of icing sugar. I think that's the measurement you can do.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
Okay, Naitik is done. And we have Vikram. Vikram has a question. Vikram, go ahead.
I don't know how to screenshot.
We shared that PPT in the group. You don't have to worry, okay? We shared it in the group, and I also put it in the chat box. All the steps.
Yep.
So do I have to screenshot it?
No, you don't have to. Screenshot was just an option so that you can see me doing stuff and you can also read the recipe. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay. So
Yeah?
okay.
It's only so that you have both the things available in front of you. All right, kids, how are you doing? Your Pop-Tarts are done? Are they baked? What's the
Okay, I see
situation?
some kids are pressing on whiteboard. Please don't do that. We have another raise hand. Go ahead with your question. How do you say your name?
Bharat Mataji, Bharat. Bharat, do you want to say?
Varad. Okay. Varad, please unmute. You got muted. You can speak now, Varad.
My name is Bharat. My question is, can you make any like pictures with the whipping cream, or do you have to just put lines?
You can do anything.
Like, can you create?
So, no, go ahead, Bharat. Finish off your thoughts.
Can you create like? Do you have to create lines, or can you make anything with whipping cream? Like you could draw stuff with the whipping cream.
Anything. I said, go, get creative with your frosting. Usually the Pop-Tarts they just have a layer of frosting on the top, but you don't have to do that. Just make a design, any design you want to make. I just made the lines, very simple, but just go ahead. Whatever artwork you want to do with that, do it. Really.
Please, kids, you offer the Krishna, okay?
Yeah, make sure you offer.
If you have a Tulsi at home, and then offer to Krishna, okay?
Exactly.
Yes, Mataji, you can show it. Any Matajis can show us if you want to demonstrate. Lakshmi Mataji, if you can show us, that would be great. Kids will see. Just you going near the deities, if is it possible to take a phone.
The offering. Yeah, sure. So
Either
all,
Anjana Mataji or Jahnavi, if you have.
That's how it looks like. I don't
wow,
want to,
it's so beautiful, Mataji. We want to come and grab it.
Thank you. This was a quick one. So kids, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a quick one. Okay. So if you want to see how we offer to deities, I'm going to just take this plate only. And my deities are right here. Gosh. Let's see if I can just balance my laptop here. All right. And this is the place I offer, right? For now, since we are on a call, I'm going to do just the dried tulsi leaves instead of the fresh ones. Or any kids wants to do it? Janvi or anybody?
We need to pull down, Mataji. It takes time for us.
Okay, so fine. This is here. Then kids, this is here, right? And then I usually ring the bell and I like to cover it so that before we offer, my hands are dirty. I'm going to try to do something. All right, like that, right? And then you know the prayers, kids, right? Who knows the prayers?
Can even
Who's going to do the
Hare
prayer?
Krishna Maha Mantra. If you don't know the prayers, you can chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra also. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times Hare Krishna Maha Mantra would be easier for them.
So kids, Let's open it for everybody. Let kids speak that.
Yeah, okay, Mataji. I will unmute. You can all unmute yourself and chant 3 times Hare Krishna. We can offer it to Krishna now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Awesome, kids. You did great. You did great. And when you have time, learn the entire prayer. But this is good. Wonderful. Thank you. And we're going to leave it here for a minute. Krishna will take the offer.
Yes, we
Yes.
will mute now everyone. Everyone is muted. Now let Mataji speak. Mataji speaking something. Mataji, can you please unmute yourself now?
You have 5 minutes more, or shall I end the call? Mataji is busy. She has to attend.
Yeah, I have a call now. But yeah, kids, we leave it in front of Krishna as an offering, and then we'll take it back in a few minutes, right? So let Krishna take the offering, and we'll take it back. But once I take it out from here, I'll post the pictures in the group, and I'd definitely love to see the pictures from all of you once you're done baking, even if you're doing today or any other day. Send the pictures, and would love to see that how it came out for you. So this is all. Any last minute questions, kids?
I think Adya is asking Mataji. Adya, you want to say?
Okay, I can unmute Adya, Mataji. Adya, go ahead. Do you want to unmute Adya? I have asked you to unmute.
Mataji?
Yeah.
So like my big oven doesn't really work, so we use a small one which only goes up to 350 degrees. So how many minutes should we bake for that?
Oh, if you can only do 350 minutes, then you should bake about 10 to 12 minutes. Start with 10 minutes.
Okay.
And see if you need to increase.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Another otherwise, Vole Awang is there. Mataji, Avinta Mataji, can you unmute?
Mataji, 2 questions, Mataji. Last 2 questions we will take, and then that's it. That's it, kids. If any questions, please write in the chat box. We would like to answer there.
When is this class gonna end?
we are about to end now.
Yeah, how?
Okay. Darsh, you have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Darsh.
Every week do we cook?
We can cook every week, right? Can't we?
Yeah.
We
like
have
so we
every
can
day
cook.
different activity. Stay tuned to see a different activity every single day. If we cook every day or every week, same thing, it is not so fun. So we are coming with the different activities. So every day you'll find a different activity. Definitely we'll have one more cooking class, but we have to wait for it.
We'll do one more, but yeah, there's so many other activities that you should try. So that is why it's a different stuff.
So do we like cook every week? Like every Monday?
No, not like that. When Mataji will teaching next class, he will cook another item, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's it? All the questions are answered?
Bye.
Okay, let's thank both the Matajis here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Lakshmi Leela Priya Radha Mataji ki jai, Ramya Subhangada Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Matajis. Thank you, everyone.
Kids.
We'll meet tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Kids, it was fun.